Hey guys, how's it going? Kripp here. Today I want to talk about the 4 mana 7/7, and the Flame Wraith Faceless has created quite the meme in Hearthstone because of its really ridiculousness. I mean, the card is just so insane, and it's just so frustrating and impossible to deal with in some situations that it's kind of become like a meme, a joke on just how insane cards have gotten in the recent past. So, 2-3 years ago, I was one complaining about a card like Water Elemental. Water Elemental was so insane because 4-drops and mid-range was like the pinnacle of success and turning around a game, particularly in the arena format, and Water Elemental just literally beat every other 4-drop in the game. And it just was a bit unfair because its stat distribution was also coupled with the fact that it had the freezing effect and locked down a lot of opponents and a lot of decks, and in some cases locked down other big minions and had just, decent trades in the late game as well. So we had a card like Watermouth, which of course is still used today, but in terms of stats, it is not even remotely close to the stuff that we have these days. First, we had the Fireguard Destroyer, which at its best is a 4 mana 7/6, but is generally closer to like a 4 mana 5/6, which is still quite outstanding. And in the recent patch, of course, we had our 4 mana 7/7. And not only that, it was coincided with the crushing nerf on the big game hunter, which made it so it went from almost every deck having at least one big game hunter to no deck ever in any format running big game hunter. And this switch has made it so, yes, understandably, there's a bit of a hilarity involved. So, of course, Flame Wraith Faceless is pretty good. It is actually pretty damn insane. You basically get, at the very least, a 6 mana card on turn 4. And yes, you pay the full cost, but you guys know how Hearthstone works. If you start winning, it doesn't really matter if the turns afterwards are worse, because the win more aspect of the game is really the dominant one in every single format right now. So if you can play a 6 mana card on turn 4, even though you are kind of sometimes, though not always, paying the full 6 mana throughout the course of the game, that doesn't matter very much. And because of that, actually, in general, most cards with Overload are typically a little bit overcost for their budget. So when you look at Flame Wraith Faceless, is a 7/7 for 6 mana really good? Yes, that's really good. But if you take a look at a card like Lightning Storm, which is 2.5 damage for 5 mana, is that really good? No, like, that actually kind of sucks. That's pretty bad. But still, people play the card. They need board clears, and it's just okay. It's fine. But it really goes to show just how good Flame Wraith Faceless is. Now, we talked about how good it is, but I want to talk about kind of the problem. So the main problem that I've seen in Hearthstone is a lot of what Blizzard does to balance out the classes is it cycles them in. So, oh, this class is really bad. Well, we're going to give them a few cards this expansion that is going to make the class absolutely insane. And, that's all good and all. I kind of understand that. This patch I'll play Shaman. Next patch, maybe Priest will be completely broken. Who knows? Maybe. It's possible. We've seen some attempts at Blizzard buffing a few of these classes without much success. We can actually even cite class like Shaman from TGT. TGT had a crazy amount of powerful Shaman cards, but they were mostly tailored to the mid-range, and because of that, it really didn't go anywhere. But now we have aggressive, super powerful Shaman cards added to the set from Whispers of the Old Gods, so we see Shaman everywhere. And in Arena, there's a lot of consequences to balancing the game this way. It makes it so, even though Shaman received such crazy cards, it's still not that good because it's not consistently good enough. It's polarized, and it's polarized based on whether or not you get these few new super powerful 4 mana 7/7s in your arena deck. And I don't really like that. So what I'm trying to say is, when you make a card like Flame Wraith Faceless, the divide between the decks that get it and the ones that don't is massive. So if you have a Shaman deck and you get like 4 of these, and you also have some decent early game cards to couple up with it, well, you're going to do ridiculously well in Arena. Now if you have the same deck, and instead of these 4 mana 7/7s, you just have like whatever 4 mana cards, well, your deck's actually gonna suck. And Shaman doesn't really get too far from these new implemented cards because the expected Shaman deck is still not all that great because a lot of the prior cards are still really bad. There's just like a new divide between the Shaman decks that have everything and the Shaman decks that have absolutely nothing. So it is a pretty frustrating situation. Like, you know, you play against Shaman in Arena, you're like, holy crap, that guy just slaughtered me. I should be playing more Shaman. You pick Shaman, you draft the cards, you get none of the good cards that completely wrecked you, and you realize that Shaman actually, in the expected case, is still a pretty bad class. And a lot of this has to do with like rarity balancing that I kind of hope will happen sometime, but for now, we do have to deal with the 4 mana 7/7s, and they are ridiculously powerful in Arena, and I want to just highlight a few of my moments with them so you can see how they're used in successful moments and how they're used in not so successful moments. So I hope you guys do enjoy my highlight reel of the new Shaman cheese. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Wanna blow something up?
Yeah, go with the arcane shot.
Shush! For the crusade!
I think at this point I'm going to try to save the coin for Illidan. Seems like a bad idea to do that. Unless he has another Divine Shield. Great. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Apparently you can get Cthulhu cards in Arena. I don't like that right now, but I might have to play it. I lose the Fire Elemental if I play that, so let's do this. Cult Master, draw 2. Yeah, I don't have a card in my deck that would finish it off though, which makes it pretty bad. Do I have a beast to play with kill command? No. Well, this card's fun to play against. Okay. Top deck Crackle, spell damage totem. 5. Weapon. Is this really what Arena is these days? Yeah, okay, I'll just keep doing that, I guess. The redemption opener. Oh man, it's really good right now.
Slippery.
I think I might go for a Steward Darkshire, but that's just so good, man. So fucking good. Okay, I think you might have a weapon here.
What you want?
Wow. That is fierce.
None may steal
I might regret that, but 4 mana 7/7 is the regret here that I might experience. Yep. Good game, boys. Good game.
Not in my house.
I think I might ignore it. I actually have a bigger board than he does. Thrill House. I played against Thrill House a few times, but that was a pretty damn good Simpsons episode. I don't blame multiple people for claiming the name. I do think the Lich King expansion will come out in Hearthstone. But you never know, right?
Reporting for duty. Not in my house.
Weapon ready.
So I'll have +6, +5, 11. Yeah, I have lethal. So yeah, if he wants to kill my stuff, I'll redeem. If he doesn't, I'll kill him. But basically, he has to kill me. So the only way that's happening is with Wind Fury and an attack buff. Dude, the 4 mana 7/7 ain't shit. We have the Swarm. Feels like I'm playing Zerg versus Colossus here. Ah, GG boys. Nice knowing you. Just double check before I do something. It's not even close. Not even close. We're like 4 over.
Not in my house.
5 mana 7/7. Get good. He killed no minions that game. Just went face. I went face, and I won. Please no. No. No! Yes! Feels good, man. Feels good.
It's getting hot in here.
And 4 mana 1/7. Yeah, that's pretty balanced. You know, you add up those stats. It's like 8 in stats for 4 mana. Yeah, that's totally fine, guys. Damn, looks like I got a bit wrecked there.
Speak to me.
Ah, those nasty 1/1 totems.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, yeah, I need to draw really badly, so I really can't afford to drop a Pyro here. Like, he might... Oh, that's fine.
None may steal our secrets. Bring the pain. The battle. Like to play with fire.
We'll probably get a 4-card Acolyte with this play. Good enough.
Did you bring some fish? None may steal our secrets. Not in my house. For justice.
Just gotta hope he doesn't have his Lightning Storm.
Did you bring some fish?
The light protects me.
Another Mana Tide. He's dead at least.
Not in my house. Not in my house.
Fair. Oh. Okay. Man, these popsicles are so fucking good.
Well met.
These popsicles changed my life, guys. Changed my life. Oh, that sucks. A lot. Oh well. They're sorbasicles. It's sorbet, so it's like ice cream without milk, without dairy.
I've got a hit.
Oh well. Like he's hitting my hand, it's preventing me from making good plays. I almost slipped there. It's licking the table now. Does the table have good flavor?
I've got a hit.
Holy crap, this guy's fucked. Dude, these 4-mana 7/7s. It's pretty busted, man. This is pretty busted. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This has to be some Jesus level bomber here. It's already too late. I tried to hit up an emote at the end there, but nah, I couldn't do it.